So my name is Fabian, and I think we all know that little kids can be very mean to each other, especially at a young age, and especially if some of the kids don't exactly like look normal or just aren't a part of the normal group. So at a very young age, my mother was she faced a lot of issues with her weight, and she was bullied a lot. And some of the stories she would tell me, she said a lot of kids called her names, would make really offensive remarks or gestures towards her, and it really impacted the way that she grew up and was socialized into her friend circle. So obesity in America today is a major issue, and it has been for the past couple of years. And according to the CDC, more than 1/3 of children between the ages of 6 and 10 were obese in the year 2012. So I think there's about 21 people in here. So if we all had children, about 7 of our kids would be overweight or obese. And that's a pretty large amount. So unfortunately, the numbers haven't decreased since 2012, and progress hasn't been made. So tonight I'll talk about the major agents that cause obesity, the severity and health implications of it, and how it will impact the economy in the future. So assumptions are made that obesity is usually caused through poor nutrition or lack of exercise, but I quickly learned that there are much more factors that go into obesity. According to the NIH, the major causes of obesity, excluding nutrition and exercise, are genetics, predisposed family history, medication that causes excessive weight gain, and the lack of sleep, which all can be out of a person's control. So if you don't get enough sleep because you're working too much, or you have to take a medication for a certain disease that you have and you just gain a lot of weight, it's really out of your control and not a really good place to be. So, but also, I believe that the media plays a major role in into the increasing rate of obesity. I found a study that showed that the Center for Science in the Public Interest, they showed that the 70% of food ads targeted to children are for fast food, candy, and other malnutritious items. So the way that they did this study was they watched 28 hours of Nickelodeon, and of those 28 hours, they counted 88 commercials of food. And of those 88, 70% were of Skittles and Wendy's and things like that. So that's one thing that is a major issue. But most importantly, the agencies who control the food pricing is at most fault. Marge Dwyer of Harvard School of Public Health has proved that eating a healthy diet compared to an unhealthy diet costs about $1.50 more per day, and sometimes even $1.50 more per meal. So there are many causes for this problem, but more importantly, the health implications of it are much more severe. People who live with obesity have trouble just living on their own. They have trouble walking, they have trouble going to the bathroom on their own, but just the daily life activities for them is least of their worries. So the U.S. National Library of Medicine has linked obesity to diabetes, heart disease, increased chances of heart and stroke, sleep apnea, and even pancreatic cancer. So if we do not address this issue now, it will continue to be a problem for us and negatively impact our economy down in the future. A study by Ivory D., Coates RJ, and Friedman DS and their team have shown about 63% of obese adults were also obese children. So if we did all have children and 7 of them were obese, about maybe 4 or 5 of them would be obese adults as well. And this would affect them going into adulthood. They would not be able to join the workforce, they would not be able to be a productive member of society or contribute as much as they would hope to. Also, a publishing by Dr. Vitelli in Psychology Today, he has shown a strong inverse relationship between the body mass index to memory, to attention span, and to processing speeds. So the people who were able to join the workforce would not be able to perform as well as they could or optimize their performance. And for example, there's a TV show on TLC, Living with My 600-Pound Husband. He doesn't, I watched one episode and he was really, like, he's just bedridden, he wasn't able to go to work, and he wouldn't be able to talk as efficiently or as well as everyone else could. And it just really impacted his family and just everyone around him. So in conclusion, after going through the causes of obesity, the health implications of it, and how it will affect our economy, I encourage you to lead a healthy and active lifestyle with hopes that it will spread through America.